Okay, just start over there at the, what?
This is the Veach woman that married Henry Grow. According to what my dad told me, she proposed to him. She was a stepdaughter, you might say, to another woman. I can't remember what her name was, that was married to Henry Grow. And when she got older, she said to him, she says, "Why don't we get married?" So he says, "Okay," and Henry Grow and her got married. And then they had 13 children, and as I mentioned, my dad was the 13th. And then I was my dad's youngest. And I don't know what else to say. That's about it. As far as my memory, I didn't know Henry Grow, of course. See, my dad was 5 years old when Henry Grow died. And then my dad was 61 when he died. And of course I'm 81. Well, there was one other thing that was interesting that you might not have heard, and that's if you was born before 1900, the word of wisdom allowed you to drink tea and coffee. And my dad was born in 1886. But my mother was born in 1901. So I asked Harold B. Lee, I says, "You're giving her a temple recommend and she drinks tea. How come?" And he says, "Well, the wife goes by the age of the husband. So technically she can drink tea." And I said, "Well, why is that?" He says, "Well, have you ever been to Nauvoo? If you go read the chart in the garage there, it lists certain things to take with you on the trip. Tea is one of them." And I says, "Oh yeah, I have read that, and I did see that on there, and I wondered at the time." And he says, "It was allowed." He says, "It didn't become a commandment until 1900. So I said, "So my mother can drink it then and still get a temple recommend?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Well, I'd never heard that before." And he says, "That was the truth." And he said, even when she died in 1979, she could still drink tea because she was still under that one. And I said, "Well, I'll be darned. That surprises me." But Harold B. Lee told me, no, that was true. That was
Interesting.
authentic.
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, I knew they had it on the list for when they came across the plains." And of course, when Henry Grow came, he didn't come with the first group that came across. When he was sent to St. Joseph, Missouri, and built covered wagons for him to come across. And he stayed there, I can't remember what year it was, and then he came to Salt Lake, and then that was about the time he built the tabernacle. I was baptized in the tabernacle too, incidentally. Back then, we didn't have baptismal fonts in the wards and stakes, and so they were mostly all baptized in the tabernacle. And so I was one of them that was baptized in the tabernacle. Now I don't even think they have a baptismal font in there anymore. I don't know.
Sure.
I haven't been to Salt Lake since 1920. I think it was. Last time I was in Salt Lake, and that's the daughter you met that lives there.
Hmm.
But that's about it. Is